I drove to the Salton Sea on a Thursday in late August. The temperature outside reached 112 degrees. I'm a real estate photographer. My job is to make abandoned places look interesting for investment portfolios. The client wanted images of the old Salton Riviera, a resort town built in the 50s when this place was called the California Riviera. Back then, celebrities came here. Frank Sinatra, the Beach Boys. Yacht clubs lined the shore. Now it's a ghost town beside a dying sea. The smell hit me 2 miles before I saw the water. Sulfur and rot. Dead fish baking on the sand. The Salton Sea has no outlet, just evaporation. Every year the salt concentration increases. Nothing survives in it anymore except bacteria that turn the water strange colors. I parked near the old North Shore Beach and Yacht Club. The building still stood, barely. White paint peeled from the walls in long strips. Someone had spray painted "Welcome to Paradise" across the entrance in faded pink letters. I stepped out of the car. The heat wrapped around me like a wet towel, but there was something else too. A smell underneath the rot, something almost sweet, like old perfume mixed with gasoline. The air felt thick, sticky, wrong. I walked toward the beach. The shore wasn't sand. It was fish bones. Millions of them. They crunched under my boots. A carpet of tiny skeletons bleached white by the sun. Tilapia. They died during algae blooms, suffocated when the oxygen disappeared from the water. That's when I noticed I was smiling. I wasn't happy, but my face had arranged itself into a smile anyway. My cheeks hurt from it. I touched my mouth and felt the stretched skin, the exposed teeth. I tried to stop. I couldn't. The yacht club doors hung open. I went inside. The lobby was full of furniture from another era. Rotten couches, a reception desk with a bell still sitting on top. Faded photographs on the walls showed families in swimsuits, children with ice cream cones, couples dancing under strings of lights. I raised my camera and took a photo of the reception desk. Through the viewfinder, I saw something move behind it. Just a shadow. Quick. Hello? My voice sounded cheerful, bright, like a game show host. I didn't mean it to. No answer. Just the wind whistling through broken windows. I walked deeper into the building. The hallway leading to the pool deck smelled stronger here. That sweet perfume gasoline smell. It made my eyes water, made my head feel light, fuzzy. But I kept smiling. The pool was still full of water. Brown water, thick like syrup. Things floated in it. I didn't look too closely. Someone had set up lawn chairs around the pool, arranged in a circle, facing inward. The chairs looked new, clean, no dust on them. Then I heard the music, big band music, trumpets and drums, the kind of music they played here in the 50s. It sounded far away, like it was coming through water, or through walls, or through time. I followed it down another hallway, past rooms with numbers on the doors. The paint on the walls was blistered, forming patterns that almost looked like faces. Melting faces, watching me. My smile stretched wider. The music led me to the ballroom. Double doors, one hanging off its hinges. Inside, the ceiling had partially collapsed. But someone had cleared a space in the center, swept it clean, and there were footprints in the dust. Fresh ones, bare feet, small like a child's. They formed a pattern, dancing steps, round and round in circles. The music stopped. In the silence, I heard breathing. Not mine, someone else's, slow and wet, coming from the corner of the room, behind a pile of debris. I should have left, I know that now. But the air here was so thick, so sweet. My thoughts moved like honey. Slow, sticky, happy thoughts. Everything was fine, everything was wonderful. I walked toward the corner.
It's okay, I'm just taking pictures.
My voice sounded like a radio commercial. Enthusiastic, trustworthy. The breathing stopped. Something stood up behind the debris. Tall, too tall. Its head brushed the ceiling. It was the color of the Salton Sea water, that sick green-brown. Its skin looked wet, slick. But it was wearing clothes, old clothes. A bellhop uniform from the 50s, red jacket with gold buttons, white gloves on hands that had too many fingers. It turned toward me. Where its face should have been, there was just water. Moving water, like looking through a window into the sea. Things swam in it, small silver shapes. I took a photo. The flash went off, bright white light. The thing made a sound, not angry, not scared. It sounded happy, delighted, like a child seeing fireworks. The water face rippled with movement. Then it started walking toward me. Not fast, not slow, just walking. Its two long legs bent at wrong angles. The wet footprints it left behind smelled like that sweet perfume, that thick, sticky smell that made my thoughts slow down. I was still smiling. I backed toward the door. The thing kept coming. It reached out with those gloved hands, too many fingers spreading wide, reaching for my camera, or for my face. I couldn't tell which. The music started again, louder now. The trumpet screamed. I ran, down the hallway, past the pool with its circle of clean lawn chairs, through the lobby, out the doors. The fish bones crunched under my boots. I didn't stop running until I reached my car. My face still hurt from smiling. I looked back at the yacht club. In one of the windows on the second floor, something moved. A figure, watching me. It raised one hand, waved, friendly, like a host saying goodbye to a guest. I drove away from the Salton Sea. The smell clung to my clothes, my hair, my skin. It took 3 hours to reach the highway. 3 hours of desert and heat, and that sweet smell trapped in the car with me. I couldn't stop smiling the entire time. I'm home now. 2 weeks have passed. I developed the photos from that day. Most of them came out fine. The photo I took in the ballroom is different. It shows the corner where I saw the thing. But the thing isn't in the picture. Instead, there's a family. A man, a woman, 2 children. They're dressed in 50s clothing, swimsuits. They're smiling, posed, perfect. But their faces are wet. Water runs down their cheeks like tears. And if you look closely, really closely, you can see things swimming behind their eyes. Small silver shapes, moving. I printed the photo, framed it, hung it on my wall. Sometimes, late at night, I hear music coming from it. Big band music, trumpets and drums. And sometimes I smell that sweet perfume smell. My face hurts. I'm smiling right now. I can't seem to stop. I think I'll drive back to the Salton Sea soon, maybe next Thursday. The weather will be beautiful. The water will be perfect. Everything there is so wonderful, so happy, so absolutely perfect.